Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love Island All-Stars Season 2, Episode 1.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Listen, man, it's good to be back doing Love Island, getting our Love Island chops back up before, we really get into the spring and summer. So this will be our first time doing Love Island All-Stars, but this is only the second season, so we all new to this. So make sure that y'all subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. Blair, walk us through this episode, please.
All right. First, I'm going to walk y'all through the cast.
Okay.
We've got Catherine, 24.
Catherine.
Curtis, 28.
Okay.
Ronnie, a.k.a. Turbo, 28.
I miss Turbo. I ain't gonna lie.
Gabby, 32.
Okay.
Naz, 28.
Okay.
India, 34.
Hey, India.
Kaz, 29.
I'm okay with Cass.
Scott, 36.
What's up, Scott? Scott was the one that told us about his little sobriety thing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Prayers for you, Scott.
Olivia, 29. Luca, 25. Elma, 32.
Nice.
And Marcel, 39.
Marcel.
We're learning that he's going through a divorce, and he also cheated on Gabby.
Wow.
Yes.
Gabby that is on the show.
Yes. So they play an icebreaker game to start.
Okay.
The guys stand in front of the fire pit, and the girls have to hand a red flag to the boy who they think deserves it, and they have to explain why.
Okay.
So Elma selects Marcel. She just learned that he cheated.
Well.
And Marcel says it was 6-7 years ago. It was a mistake, but he learned his lesson, and he's a better person now.
Going through a divorce.
I just want to know why you're going through the divorce.
Yeah.
Is if it's for the same thing, you didn't learn your lesson.
Yeah, and also how you cheat matters too.
Yeah.
Dude, you get what I'm saying? Was it a disrespectful cheat or was it a respectful cheat? And you're like, what is a respectful cheat? Or one that is not disrespectful cheat. So based on what we was told of how he cheated, I would consider that a disrespectful cheat.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Olivia gave hers to Ronnie because he messaged her when he was in a relationship with Harriet. Ronnie says that they were not in a relationship at that time.
Yeah.
Gabby gave hers to Marcel. He was a nice person at first. He told the girl that he cheated with that it was just a showmance. And Marcel said, we both know that our relationship really wasn't going that strong after the show. They were together for maybe up to a year. There's some discrepancy about when, because he cheated before they actually broke up. And the cheatation happened when they went on vacation. He cheated with another girl in the same hotel.
Craziness.
Kaz gave hers to Scott because he hasn't been in a relationship in 10 years. Catherine gave hers to Luca because he's been outside, but he said he's only dated a couple people. Luca says, well, I mean, I've been outside, but I'm not a hoe, so I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, but I will say that he haven't really been dating in all these years. I would say, like, hey, what? I know you haven't been inside as much as you try to make a joke about it. So I'm very interested in what did he consider a date? You get what I'm saying? Does he know how to date? Because that's going to be important on the show.
Right. So India gives hers to Luca because he's too young, and also what he said about a girl needing to accept his bros.
Well, okay.
So the public has coupled everyone up, but they will get those results later.
Okay, nice.
So the guys and the girls separate to talk. Gabby said that Marcel is a nice guy, but what he did was bad. Marcel says that things didn't work out. He made a mistake. Olivia says that Ronnie did DM her. He was trying to get his agent to set up a date so that way it was like a private or a secret date, but it was offensive to her because she wouldn't do secret dates.
Okay, what is your thoughts on the whole, like, basically Ronnie going into her DMs and she's basically like, I thought you was with Harriet, and he was like, we never was really official. Now, based on the news that we received during Love Island and even after the fact, they wasn't official.
I don't think they weren't official on the show. Even to me, it didn't seem like they were going to be official.
Even after the show,
it seemed like a situationship type of thing to where they enjoyed each other, but they weren't going to be taking each other that seriously.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. So I ain't really think it was a big deal that he set up a DM while he was in a situationship with Harriet. You know what I'm saying? But who knows?
Gabby jokes that she's into Ronnie and Marcel. Ronnie ends up pulling Olivia for a chat. So he did message her when he was in communication with Harriet. But he'll just have to prove to Olivia that he wouldn't do the same to her. She says she's going to let it go, but it is noted.
Well, I just want to remind everybody on the show, even though Turbo is back, and I'm happy Turbo is back. This is Olivia, you say?
Yes.
Olivia, remember, he ended up with Harriet. He basically had a turn with everybody on the villa, it seemed
pretty
like.
much.
You know what I mean? So I would just, caution yourself. Turbo is pretty fast. Okay,
Luca likes Gabby. Gabby still isn't planning on turning Marcel down. Then we see Kaz and Scott and Elma are all like talking.
Okay, they just talking.
Marcel talks to Gabby. He gives her a hug. She has mixed feelings about him. It is nice to see him, but she also thinks that he's a knob. Marcel says that he does regret what he did and he apologizes. And he said that what he did was out of character.
Okay.
I don't know if I believe that.
Now that brings up a good question. She said in the beginning of the relationship that he showed himself to be a nice guy, a guy with good morals and things of that nature. And then for him to do what he did to her, she feels like, was that fake? Is this the real you? Do you feel like in this season that there's going to be a recoupling of these two?
No, I think really? I think that Marcel, honestly, I feel like Gabby might give him another chance, but I think Marcel wants to try something new. I think Gabby's in the past. Oh, so I think he's willing to like have conversations with her, but I don't think he wants to pursue the same thing.
Do you think so? You think at some point maybe Gabby may like wake up those old feelings of old and things like that?
I think while they're sleeping in the bed, since they are coupled up, since they're sleeping in the bed together, they'll be talking and stuff. I think she's going to like end up catching feelings, but I don't think he wants to go down that road.
Oh, okay, yeah, it makes
what
sense.
About you?
I think he's gonna hurt her again.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna hurt her again because she gonna open herself up to be hurt. But it's like, what do you expect? It's like what Blair told us. They gonna end up being coupled together because y'all messy. Y'all voted for them to be together. And even though he's over here in this scene saying, "Look, man, I could be your wingman and things like that. You can come talk to me about guys and stuff." I think she's going to use this as a time to try to like fix the past by saying like giving him a chance and things of that nature. But I don't know, Marcel. I don't really trust him.
Yeah. So Gabby introduces him as her ex-boyfriend to Catherine, India, and Luca in the kitchen, and she feels like he has time to redeem himself with the other women, not with her.
And that's also another question that I'll ask y'all. This happened 6, 7, maybe even 8 years ago, right?
Yeah.
If there's no like, you're not my ex if I'm going through a divorce. Like Marcel, I wouldn't consider her to be my ex because I'm like I actually had a relationship after you. I wonder, did she have relationships after Marcel?
I could believe that she did, but I would still consider someone who I was with before I was married an ex.
8 years ago?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Listen here. Once I get somebody new.
So what does that mean? Like you would go back to them because they don't count as an
No,
ex?
I'm saying I'm like you're like we have a past, but I wouldn't introduce you as my ex.
Oh, okay.
Like that was weird.
Well, the thing is, like, he broke her heart because he cheated on her in the way he did. So she's definitely going to remember him as an ex.
8 years ago, though. Like 8 years ago. Don't introduce me as your anything.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm Marcel.
Okay.
But I broke your heart 8 years ago, 7 years ago. The timeline is like a little sketchy. But since then, you've been dating. Since then, I've been married. It's like I'm not your ex. You get what I'm saying? Like we dated. But,
I hear you.
But I'm not your ex.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So it is the first night. The guys talk around the fire pit. Scott is into India, but they've always just been on a friendship level.
Okay.
Olivia is looking at Curtis, and Curtis is looking at Kaz, India, and Catherine.
Okay.
Ronnie doesn't know who he's going after. Pretty much, he'll take whoever he can get.
Listen here. I understand, Turbo.
So Curtis pulls Kaz for a chat, and he's telling her that she's gorgeous. He's nervous around her, and she likes his masculine energy. He would like to dance with her. He feels like he has enough rhythm for the both of them, and he likes that she's cool and ambitious. He also did tell her that he is attracted to India and Catherine, but he would be happy if he was in a couple with Kaz, and she felt the same way.
Oh, that's cool. Look, I like Kaz. I like her. That's one with the short hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Kaz. I feel like she has a very bright energy to her.
I do too.
Don't let Love Island take that from you.
Yeah.
like I don't want to see you hollering like in episode 7, yelling because someone broke your heart. But I feel like Kaz is cool.
Ronnie pulls Elma, and the girl is giggling. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what they talked about, but she was laughing. She's into Ronnie. Okay,
She's already spitting, boy. Ronnie already put his paws on her, man.
Yeah,
she's laughing at everything. She said, "Ronnie is so funny." I'm like, I know. I know.
So Maya is back with the couplings. So we have Kaz and Curtis together.
Okay, nice.
India and Scott. Catherine and Naz. Olivia and Luca. Elma and Ronnie. Gabby and Marcel. So I have a question for you.
Help me.
Who can you see coupling up again after this initial coupling? Who do you think has some like staying power within these couples?
Within these couples?
Yeah.
Okay, walk me through the first one again.
So Kaz and Curtis.
Let me put them to the side, right?
Okay.
I feel like Cass is a loyalist. She comes off as someone who, if they were to break up or if they were to not be coupled together, it would be because of Curtis. But Curtis don't come off as a bad guy to me, though.
Yeah.
So if anything, I put them as the what's that called? Goody two shoes couple. You get what I'm saying? What's the next couple?
India and Scott.
Scott, no. Not Scott.
Yeah.
Not Scott. Next.
Catherine and Naz. Oh, I do want to say mine. For Kaz and Curtis, I can see them going the distance.
Yeah.
I think that they vibe really well as long as Curtis stays into Kat, because I think Catherine, India, or anyone else could possibly turn his head.
Yeah.
But I think that Kaz is pretty happy with Curtis, like really happy. India and Scott, I don't see that lasting long. Catherine and Naz.
Naz is the short guy, right?
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. I know I don't want to be. I know there's such thing as racist and ageist and colorist, and I don't want to be a heightist. You get what I'm saying? It's just the minute that a taller guy comes and things of that nature, Catherine just go to the taller guy.
She gonna be gone.
Yeah, she gonna be gone. Sorry, brother.
Olivia and Luca.
See, Luca got those prison tattoos. What do you think? Let me try to piggyback off of your.
So I feel like Luca, I think he's going to end up being into Olivia, but I think Olivia is here for a good time,
not here for a long time. Okay. I think Luca. See, I'm thinking about the red flag game.
Yeah.
And the women who gave the guys the red flags, that is also what's the word? That's also a subliminal of like they are into them. Like
I noticed you.
Like I noticed you, exactly. If you didn't get a red flag, you basically not on the show. You basically just here taking up space. So I will say I will agree with you just because I cannot think of like another
theory or
hold on. Catherine's the black girl, right?
Yeah, but we're on to Olivia and Luca right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of Catherine because I'm trying to think. Catherine, who did Catherine give her red flag to?
She gave hers to Luca because he only got with a couple girls, but he's been out.
So she's gonna be with Luca. I see her with Luca. I almost forgot about Catherine, my sister from like another mister. She's gonna be with Luca. So no, I don't see them together.
I don't know. I don't think Luca likes black girls.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Some of them don't. So we've got Elma and Ronnie.
Stop it. Come on. Turbo.
Ronnie's here for a good time, not a long time.
Listen here, man.
Elma's going to be heartbroken.
Listen, they brought Ronnie here to give him another shot at love, and he said, "I get to be on the island." So anybody with Ronnie, no. Because truth be told, I actually think him and Harriet look like a great couple.
Yeah,
I think individually, Ronnie kind of look weird in a way. Like he's not ugly, but he's just like, oh, you like unique looking.
Yeah.
But when he was with Harriet, that one picture where like they was walking through wherever they was walking
they
through,
look like
they look like a model couple. I was like, I think with Harriet, that is who he should have been with. But Ronnie's here definitely for a good time. He's not here for love. You should can put as many R-stars and things of that nature. He ain't here for love.
Right. And then there's Gabby and Marcel.
Stop it. Look. If there's anything, I see that being the first argument.
Yes.
I see that being the first argument on the island, in the island. because she just go bring up old stuff.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Mm-hmm. So the winners will win. Oh, and I agree. Marcel and Gabby, they ain't lasting.
Yeah, they ain't lasting.
Winners will win £50,000, but there is a first night twist.
What's the twist?
The twist is Ekin-Su.
Ooh, tell me about Ekin-Su. I don't know nothing about Ekin-Su.
Ekin-Su is drama. She is an actress, and she creates drama wherever she goes between the men and the women.
Really?
So Ekin-Su, you can consider her a villain. She was also on The Traitors, which I feel like you didn't get to see enough of her personality on Traitors.
Oh, is she really that foul? Okay.
But yeah, Ekin-Su is for Ekin-Su, and I'm excited to see her do her thing.
Oh, okay, so apparently she's the big spoon, and she's just gonna stir
pot.
Whatever drama she ain't. Listen here, she is an equal opportunist when it comes to drama.
And it was perfect for them to have her as a bombshell, because in 24 hours she's gonna steal a guy, and Ekin-Su is not afraid to steal nobody's man.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm gonna learn a lot about Ekin-Su.
So Scott said that she slid into his DMs a couple times. He whispers she has to choose 3 guys to go into the secret garden with, and we will find that out tomorrow.
Who are the 3 guys you think she gonna pick? I think she gonna pick Scott for sure.
Definitely Scott. I think Curtis and possibly Ronnie. If not Ronnie, Marcel.
I don't see Marcel. I think Scott for sure.
Yeah.
I think Curtis, if she's drama, she gonna see the happiness in Kaz's face.
Yes.
And she's gonna take Curtis just because she don't even want him, but she just want to cause some type of doubt.
Yep.
And Ronnie just seemed like the easy choice. Ronnie just seems too what's the word? Obvious, because he's a star, and at least in my eyes.
Yeah.
And Luca.
Ooh, Luca.
Scott, Curtis, and Luca.
Okay.
That's who I think. Who do y'all think she's going to take? Tell us in the comments below. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Listen here, man. We going to be here for at least the next month doing this show. I understand right now a lot of y'all are asleep while this episode is coming out. But best believe it's going to be there as soon as the episode is over. And also, you can always come back the next day and watch it.
Yeah, we'll be here.
We gonna do our part. Y'all do y'all part by subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all the above. We see y'all. I'm happy to be back.
Bye.